Hey Body Shop crew, Jen here along with Jill to present to you a half-hour video. We're going to be following a little bit of the ab overhaul format, so focusing on core strength. We'll throw in a few booty yoga moves. Those of you who do booty yoga may notice some of these different moves, and of course a few things from the Body Shop training camp to give you a good just half-hour stretch and warm-up and movement of your body if you're not able to get into the studio right now. All right, let's get a little music going. All you're gonna need today is a mat and your own body weight. You can do it with shoes on or shoes off. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, let's get a little music on. You can play your own music at home too. Drown out my music. All right, we're gonna start in a comfortable seated position. Find those sit bones. Inhale nice and tall. And exhale. One more time, inhale. From here, we're gonna reach. Stretching out that side body. For 4, 3, 2. Coming up and over, sinking into that right elbow, looking up towards the ceiling. And we're gonna start here with a nice circle through that left shoulder. Keeping up the flexibility and mobility through the shoulders here. 2 more. One last one. And hold. Row it back. 2. Good. There's 3, 2, and 1. Hold, hold, hold. Come on up. Jill, did I forget to introduce you? Was I so busy talking about myself I forgot to introduce you?
No, you did.
I did? Oh, good. Okay. Jill's with me. All right, look over that right shoulder, gang. And I want you to look up towards the ceiling, down towards the floor. Flexibility and mobility through the neck and shoulders. Back to the center. Keep those sit bones grounded as we actively walk the fingertips forward. Let's walk those fingertips over to the right. Push that left hip towards the floor. Woo. And gently walk back to center. We'll come back to that other side in a little bit. Inhale nice and tall. Yeah. And reach. This one's for you, Karen. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And up and over. Sinking into that left elbow, pushing that right sit bone to the floor. Woo. Nice big circle of that right shoulder. Notice if you have one side that's a little different than the other. I notice I'm a little bit more flexible here. Just being aware of those differences in the body. And hold. Beautiful. Roll it back. There's 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. All the way up. Give me a little twist. Woo, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Looking up towards the ceiling. And back to the center. Once again, keeping those sit bones grounded towards the floor. Actively walk the fingertips forward, releasing out of your low back. Walk those fingertips to the left. Why you gotta be so weak? And gently come back to the center. Round it up. All right, let's get moving, gang. We're gonna flip it around. Come on down one vertebrae at a time. Oh. Make sure those low backs are in contact with the floor, hands gently back behind the head, and we're going to lift straight up. Doing okay, girl? Yeah. Eyes up towards the ceiling. Good. Now, Kathy Becker, if you're watching this, you can do your breathing exercises. It's not going to annoy anybody, okay? You can go loud. Yeah. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 3, 2. Now hold at the top. Continue to look up towards the ceiling, little tiny pulses. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Until we're going to hold it at the top, and we're going to reach across the body, getting in a little rotation. And I'm still lifting my shoulders up off the floor. Reach, reach. Bringing in those external obliques. There's 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, slow roll back down. Nice job. Let's cross one leg over the opposite thigh. Gently push out. Good. Stretching through that inner thigh. Good. All right, this is 2 parts. Across the body first. Look up towards the ceiling, little lower body crunch. Across the body, little lower body crunch. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Three. And lift. 2. And lift. One last one. You got it. Hold this one at the top. Little tiny pulses. Woo, this is Achilles. Look up towards the ceiling. Lift. Toe tap. Lift. Toe tap. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and done. Good, gently release. It's still recording even though it says low battery. All right, so we might have a 15-minute workout, not a half an hour. I see that it says low battery. Oh my gosh, typical gym stock. Sorry guys. Here we go, switch lead legs. Start with that nice stretch through the inner thigh. Breathe, breathe, breathe. But it says it's still recording. All right, here we go. Let's get right back on. Coming across the body, up towards the ceiling with a little tuck of those hips. Inhale, exhale. Now, if you're at home doing a little workout, and you only have a few minutes to sneak something in, this is a really powerful one to do because you're using lots of different muscles in a very basic combination. Good, as you come up and lift, you're working internal, external obliques. Lift and crunch rectus abdominis. Good, now we're going to do one last one. You know where you're going with this. Hold at the top and little tiny pulses. Tap. My gaze is still up towards the ceiling. The body will follow that gaze. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and release. Beautiful. All right, go ahead and relax the grip behind the head, release those legs, and just do that little windshield wiper side to side. Inhale, exhale. All right, back to center. Nice job. All right, we're going to take one hand and extend it over the head, or one arm and extend it over the head. The opposite is going to create a little cradle here, giving the neck and head a little support. This is 3 parts. We lift straight up. We reach across the body. And then with that arm to the side, you're going to do a side oblique crunch, reaching my fingertips towards the heel. Here we go. We're putting it all together to up and across. Side oblique crunch. Beautiful. Last one's right here. You lift, lift. Now we're going to hold at the top. We're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2. Come across the body. Keep pulsing. 4, 3, 2. Side oblique crunch. Here we go. Reach. Reach. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax it down. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now we're not going to switch to the opposite arm just yet, so remember which way you started, because we'll come back to that in a little bit. This one we're going to bring in a little bit of upper body strength as well. So this is called a catapult. Feet are grounded, arms are in a long lever over the head. You're more than welcome to add some resistance. If you have a soup can or anyway, anything of kind of a weight at home, you can add some resistance to this. So catapult, feet grounded, using our core strength. We're going to come up and we're going to roll back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Jill, kind of threw you off on that one. Here we go. All the way up. Here's our core strength, lifting our body weight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow roll back down. Inhale, exhale. If you have a single hand weight, row, switch, row, and down. One last one, all the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it back down. Woo! All right, let's switch to the other side. So we're going to extend the opposite arm in a long lever. Bring that hand back for a good cradle, and here we go, 3 parts. Straight up, cross the body, side oblique crunch. Inhale, exhale. Cross. Woo. So far, so good on the battery. 4 more. And cross. Good. Last 2 ladies, we're lifting straight up. Reaching across. All right, we're going to come back to center now for those little pulses. Lift, lift. Now it's our tendency to want to kind of grab the head and hold the neck. Just an easy grip here. Chin up towards the ceiling. Use that core strength. 4, 3. Cross the body, same thing without stopping. Lift, lift. Keep breathing. Woo. 4, 3, 2. Side oblique crunch. Pick up the girl. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. And slow back down. Let's do a second set of back catapult. Again, if you have some resistance you want to use, go ahead and add that. Arms extend over the head. Here we go. Lifting that body weight. Roll it back. Squeeze, squeeze. And down. Inhale, lift. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more. All the way out. Woo. Last one. The ability to lift our own body weight. Very important. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Nice job. From here, we're going to flip it over. We're going to come down into a prone position. All right. Okay, we're going to start here in a series of planks. Okay, gentle reminder on a good plank form. We want to do it either on a forearm plank or an elbow, forearm or a full plank. Elbows stacked under the shoulders here, rolling the toes under, body straight as a board. If you're in a full plank position, spread those fingertips, ground down through the palms, shoulders over the wrists, body straight as a board. Okay? You're also more than welcome to do this on the knees. This is the body. Are you doing it on the forearm with your wrist? So Jill's a great example of doing this on a forearm plank because she's being careful of her wrists. Okay, here we go. Your choice, either forearm or full plank. Inhale all the way up and hold 30 seconds. Good. Woo! Inhale, exhale. Good job, gang. I'm going to move back so you can see Jill a little better. Good. Now we're going to add some little hip ticks in there. Little hip ticks. Taking our mind off this a little bit. We've still got 15 seconds. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Excellent. Last one's here. 3, 2, and 1. Gently come down. Now from here, I'd like you to take the legs a little wider, toes together to touch, and you're going to stick the hips back into child's pose. Whew. All right, Jill, child's pose push-up. We know this one, booty yoga girls. We're going to come straight up. We're going to snap the shoulders over the wrists, drop straight down. Notice my toes stay grounded. Here we go, child's pose push-up. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Excellent upper body strength. One last one, slow. And drop it back. Beautiful. Okay, come on up. Once again, you are either in a forearm plank or a full plank. Please take it at your own pace. More than welcome to drop to the knees. All right, 30 seconds starts now. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now, if it's available to you, you're going to add shoulder taps. If you're down on the forearm, you can still do those shoulder taps, but here, try and keep those hips parallel to the floor. Here it is back up in a full. All right. Last little push game, you got it. 3, 2, 1, and gently come down. Okay, this is a little different. Woo-wee. This is what we call a frog squat into a push-up. We're building on what you just did with that child's pose push-up. Or sometimes they call it hidden tiger, crouching dragon. Crouching dragon push-up. All right, but we're just gonna call it a frog squat. It's not as elegant, but it's the same. All right, here we go. You're gonna drop the hips back, extend the arms. Maybe today you just hold the stretch. If it's available to you, you're gonna come into a push-up. And back. Or we can just do it. And here it is on the knees. Frog squat to a push-up. Maybe just holding this frog squat. You can always drop to the knees and do that push-up. Let's do 2 more. Beautiful, body straight as a board. One last one. And hold back to the back. Regular child's pose. Good. Come on down. All right, we're going to rest the forehead on the back of the hands. Good. I guess I should check every so often to make sure I'm still in the video. But I haven't slid out to the side somehow. All right, gang, excellent job. Here we go. Now, we're bringing energy in here to our mid and low back and through the glutes down into the hamstrings, what we call the posterior chain. We did a lot of work for the front side of the body. Now we're bringing in the posterior elements of the core. Okay, so again, a couple nice deep breaths in here, wiggle around in those hips. Let's extend the arms. We're going to lift the right arm, left leg, little pause at the top, and release. Left arm, right leg, and release. And you're going to link your breath in there. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One last one. Inhale, lift. Hold at the top. We're going to pulse. So we're keeping up the strength through the shoulders, through that left glute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick switch. Inhale, lift on the opposite side, and we pulse. Squeezing through that opposite glute, working through the shoulder. Good. Notice that my hips are not coming off the mat. My hips stay grounded, just a tiny little lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. That's what happens when you start working up the core. You get that internal heat. Woo! All right. Here we go. Wiggle around with those hips. Here's our swimmers. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Inhale, lift. Just as high as we can. Again, using the strength here through our mid and low back. And we're going to lift those arms up, down, up, down. Tiny little kicks with the legs. Holding for as long as you can here. You can always take a little breather. We're going to go for about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, and done. Release. I hear this one so long. Okay, extend those arms. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Second set, gang. Good. Keep that body just as straight as you can. Little kicks, little flutters with the arms. Good. Again, always feel free to take a little break in there, a couple nice deep breaths in, and come right back on with us. We've got about 5 seconds. 4, 3, and done. Woo. Okay, last one here, Superman or Superwoman, okay? A lot of different things going on here, and you really want to believe with these movements. So arms extend, inhale, lift. Exhale, pull back. I'm squeezing through my larger lat muscles. Good. Release here as you exhale, or inhale here. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release. Couple more. One last one. Inhale. And whew, beautiful. All right, we're going to do one last little series, gang. Boy, I can't believe we still have a battery. Nice job. One last little series. Keep up the flexibility through our back. A little strength element. All right, ground down through the palms. Roll those toes under and push that body weight up. And then we're going to come into all fours. Knees stack right up underneath at the hips, wrist, shoulders, and alignment. Good, beautiful job. Cow tilt, cat arch. Pull the navel in towards the spine, and really exaggerate that movement here. Inhale. Exhale. One last one. Please take it at your own pace. Be aware of the areas that might need a little extra stretch here. And back to neutral. Now from here, we're going to add in a bear crawl. So we're getting into our 3 different animals here. Cow tilt, cat arch. We're gonna roll the toes under, lift here with our core strength, and hold that bear crouch or crawl. All right, please take it at your own pace. Beautiful job. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing that upper body component here. And again. Good, now those of you who are needing this to be a little bit more challenging, you can add extensions through that bear crawl. Listen to the body. Keep moving. Inhale, exhale. Good. Extend. Good. 2 more. Ooh. Add some time. Roll the toes under. Good. Beautiful with the extensions, Jill. Beautiful, beautiful. One last one. There's that bear crawl. Arm extension. Squeeze through the glutes. And release. Legs a little wider. Set the hips back to the heels. Actively walk those fingertips forward. Now, just like we did in our warm-up, I want you to bring those fingertips over to your right, continuing to push those left hips towards the glutes, or towards the hips. Whew. Back to center. Actively walk those fingertips to the left, pushing that right hip towards the heel. And back to the center. Round it up slow. And meet me back in a comfortable seated position towards the mirror in the front. Nice job. All right, find those sit bones. Let's do a nice stretch here. Inhale tall. As you exhale, we're gonna open up the chest. If you need a little deeper stretch, you're gonna drop your left ear towards the left shoulder or bicep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Right ear towards that right shoulder, right bicep. And you're just going to find your own little rhythm here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. One more each side. Oh, beautiful. And back to the center and gently release. Once you bring those fingertips forward, interlace them and push them towards the wall or whatever you're facing, towards the kitchen in front of you. We right now have bikes in front of us. Really exaggerating that round in the back. And then open it up. Interlace those fingertips to the back. Open up the chest. And a little flow here. And release. Bring those hands to the knees. Close the eyes. Inhale. Take a few minutes just to give your body a little thank you, a little moment of gratitude. I know there's a lot of heavy things going on here, but just think of a few things that you're very grateful for. Whew. And one of them is our good, strong body and the ability to move that body. Thank you for joining us. If you would please take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, give that strong, beautiful body a great big hug and thank it for a good workout. Thank you, Jill. Thank you all. Aloha.